Hello everybody, I'm Arglefumph. Today I'm playing the demo for Noiramore Academy. Fancy title screen. So it looks like this is a game starring unicorn cats. It's made by the same person who did the Fabulous Kitty Roo video game. Ink Rose Inc. presents, in collaboration with Studio Syndicate,
Noiramore Academy, one of Drakenspire's most prestigious schools with over 500 years of storied history. The current headmaster, Julius Claiborne, is a former general who runs our school with military precision and discipline. Our wonderful planet of Noives is home to a great many talents in resonetic abilities. And Noiramore's teachers are uniquely qualified in instructing such essential subjects. But while we specialize in resonetic talents, our other subjects are not taught any less thoroughly, and every student is encouraged to explore their unique talents in our extracurricular programs. Noiramore Academy guides our students to commit to their studies, keep sound minds, maintain their manners, and most importantly, behave in a manner befitting the reputation of our beloved institution.
Extortion, Miss Hovern. Is that really what you're up to now?
I wouldn't call it extortion, sir. I simply told the cafeteria cook that I would keep the existence of his pet vermin on the down low if he provided me with an extra brownie or two at lunchtime. It was mutual exchange that neither of us had issues with.
Yes, Judith, that's extortion. Of course he had issues with it. Thank goodness I caught you in the act.
Well, why am I the one sitting here in this office when it's the cook who is keeping vermin pets?
I've already talked with Mr. Seabrook, Judith. It's dealt with. And more importantly, none of your business. What concerns me is you. Sneaking around at night, lying to teachers, extorting staff. This is a decidedly concerning trend. Don't you want to be a good example for your sister?
Indeed. It must be hard enough for her to be younger than her classmates.
For the next month, you are not permitted to attend film club. Do you understand, Miss Hovern?
But, sir, I won't be able to see any movies outside of that club.
Hence why it's a punishment. Miss Nunatak will check that you aren't seen there.
I'll make sure of it.
Judith, head back to class, please.
Good old Seabrook didn't rat me out, it seems. Brownies weren't the only things I asked him for. Apparently, one of his old classmates from back in the day was really into puzzles. He set up some kind of secret puzzle in the history classroom years ago, and Seabrook never figured it out. Let's see if I can.
Ooh, cool. Secret puzzles from long, long ago.
During the Onyx War, various battles were fought in the Inked Wastes. Some were relegated to land, others underground in the caverns, and many on the Inked Sea. Our fiefdom, Drakenspire, went head-to-head against the fiefdom of Northburg in a horrid conflict spanning 4 years. It irrevocably changed our fiefdom forever. Miss Cabrera, no drawing in class. Can anyone here tell me why the Onyx War was instigated? Miss Landerhoof?
Yes, ma'am. The Onyx War was started due to Northburg spies sabotaging our resonetic ring production process. Northburg took advantage of this to sell their own rings in order to gain the kingdom's favor.
A good summation, Miss Landerhoof. Can anyone else tell me why it was the Inked Wastes that were chosen as the fateful battleground?
The Inked Wastes is between the two fiefdoms. Plus, it was where we mined our ore for the rings.
Excellent, Mr. Strumps. Now, What is it about the Inked Wastes that make it a particularly terrible place to fight a war? Miss Acre?
Oh, yes, Miss Grimsby. Well, the Inked Waste is a nasty, nasty place, full of hard creatures that will gobble you up and suck out all of your blood. Oh, and of course you can't forget to mention the Surge, which will suck you down into his deep depths and fill your lungs with tar, his tendrils digging deep into your brain until...
That's quite enough, Miss Acre. Oh, quite enough. Our unit this semester will be all about the Onyx War. Since it is the most recent major conflict in Drakenspire's history, we will be studying it in depth. And speaking of which, you may have heard tell that a new science teacher will be joining us this year to replace Mr. Mason. His name is Mr. Bagshaw, and he actually worked in the Research and Development Division of the Drakenspire Army. I'm sure he will have plenty to share with you that can enhance your education. Anyway, I am now giving you the rest of the period to work on the papers I assigned to you yesterday about the instigation of the war. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Dismissed.
The note Seabrook gave me says history classroom. Page number equals number of cave hounds times number of windows plus number of desks.
Okay, that is a lot of information. I'm sorry. Lots and lots of information. I'm trying to get a picture of this clue here with my phone so I don't have to remember it. Okay. So there's the clue. Oh, we can zoom in on it. So what on earth is a cave hound? I know what a window is, though, and I know what a desk is, so I should be able to solve those elements of the puzzle. Page number of what book? I'm assuming a textbook, but there are lots of textbooks. Okay, well, we are just trying to get a specific number. Alrighty. So, do I just click?
Guess I'll give the textbook shelf a look.
No. I press space to move ahead. Okay, so WASD lets me walk. Left click, interact. Right click, think about stuff. Alright. You can review your clues by pressing I to look at items, and then press space to inspect it. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, so WASD lets me walk around. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I can inspect this. Is this just my desk? Let's see.
Good old number 2.
Item gained. Pencil. Got a pencil. Okay. So the clue was cave hounds. Like, are those pictures on the walls, maybe? But... So, advanced history... I don't know about that. Let's see, like, maybe it's... This fancy drawing. Does anything look like it could be a cave hound? Like, there's one creature that's a dog, and another creature that's a dog, and there's a third one, as I can plainly see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So if we say those are cave hounds, and 3 times the number of windows. Okay, so how many windows we got? I don't know if this thing in the upper left counts as a window or not, though. I mean, upper right. Like, No, it's not, because that's got the moon, and then that doesn't have the moon. That has sun on the one side, so that must be just an illustration. So, assuming these are windows, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. So 3 times 13 is 39, plus the number of student desks. Looks like it's an equal number of desks in each row, right? So each column has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 times 5 is 35. 35 plus 39. That is going to equal 74. So if I did this puzzle correctly, we're checking out 74. Okay, let's see. How do I inspect?
These were all recently published. Seabrook's friend went to school before the war, so I doubt any of these would work.
Yes.
I should ask the book sprites for help.
Alright, let's talk to the book sprite.
Before I ask them, I should figure out what page number I'm looking for.
7, 4. 7. I'm trying to type it in. Maybe I'll just use my scroll number. Scroll wheel. Whew. Oh boy, I'm scrolling a long way.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh no! Oh no, well let's take a look at this friend's clue again. Let's see, which one? Is this inspect? Alright, I'm already forgetting the controls here. I'm just trying to get a... Well, at least I took a picture of it with my phone. So the number of cave hounds times number of windows plus number of student desks. Those do seem like the correct number of cave hounds. 3, and then number of windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's the exact same number I got last time, unless I messed up student desks. Like, are these things desks? What are these? Like, it's hard to tell if those are desks or not. But, let's see, what's this? Somebody wrote a number on this newspaper. I wonder what for. The Dakin's Dispatch, Jasper Bandits. Okay. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, but then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does each row have a different number of desks? Can I not count? That could be it. Okay, so let's check this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it was 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6 times 5 is 30. 30 plus 39. Then would that make the number 69?
Before I ask them, I should figure out what page number I'm looking for.
Alright. Looks like I can't just type it in. The game is going to force me to scroll all the way. It's a lot of scrolling.
That doesn't sound right.
That sounds perfect to me. Oh, come on. Oh. So number of cave hounds times number of windows plus the number of student desks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does look like it's the same number of desks per row, right? That would be weird if it wasn't. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just counting entirely here. So that's 30. And we know there's 3 bloodhounds. It could be that only these things count as windows, maybe? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'd be 18. Because 3 times 6 is 18. 18 plus 30 is 48. So let's maybe go with that.
Before I ask them, I should figure out what page number I'm looking for.
Scroll, 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 scroll.
That doesn't sound right.
Unless I'm just totally wrong about the number of bloodhounds. 1, 2, 3. It does look like it's just 3 of them in that painting. Doesn't look like we can zoom in on the painting. Unless it's one of these things on the wall that's something else. Like, what's this? A display of a Rarenox skull. Waves can really pack a wallop. Secrets can kill kiddos. We don't want the bats to listen. It's an old battle tactics bold. Well, this looks like a puzzle. Why is there a H for hint? Well, that's clearly a puzzle that we'll be doing later. Let's just examine this.
Fashion about 500 years out of date. Who thought those pants were a good idea?
Don't look that bad. What if it's this creature? Does this creature count as one of the hellhounds?
A statue of a cave hound.
Yeah, that's it.
They don't have eyes, since they live in deep caves, and hunt using echolocation. Additionally, they are very good boys.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so if we got 1, 2, 3, 4, right. 4 times 13 plus 30. Oh man, so 4 times 13 is 52. Oh boy. And plus 30, which is 82. That is 30, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 5. Alright, let's go with 82 as the number. I hope. I hope this is correct.
Before I ask them, I should figure out what page number I'm looking for.
Scroll, scroll, scroll. Yeah, I really wish we could just type in the answer here.
Bingo.
Got it.
Hello, little guy. I need to find a pre-war history textbook. Maybe from around the 2190s?
Oh, good.
Thanks. Without further ado... Huh. Interesting. A battle that took place way before the Onyx War, but it still involved Drakenspire and Northburg.
Interesting. I bet it has... I mean, I bet it's that thing we saw earlier.
This has got to be related to the textbook, but this scene shows a different battle. Though, looking closer at the paint, it seems like this table has been used for years and was painted over whenever a new scene was needed. Platoon... company? Ugh. I don't know how many soldiers those are. Maybe I'll have to ask someone for help.
Gonna have to get help. Talk with characters to get informations and items that can be used for clues. Ah, great. So they're showing us both things at once, like patrol, base, and barracks. So we have 2 patrols for the west and 1 patrol in the east. The base had 3 barracks, 1 company, 1 platoon. Oh my gosh, yeah. So who can we talk to for help? Presumably the tired teacher will know something. What can I do? Can I inspect this thing? I do kind of want spinning the globe. Wait, is the teacher reading a romance novel?
Mrs. Grinsby, our history teacher. Bit of an odd duck, that one. She says that about 15 years ago, she was attacked and her horn was snapped off. Now she uses a wand to channel her waves, but wands aren't the most reliable. She's a nervous wreck of a person. Almost makes me feel sorry for her.
Oh, poor her.
Oh, Miss Hoven, is your paper done? You're scampering about as if it were.
Yes, miss. I put it on your desk yesterday.
Oh, yes, of course. Carry on. Unless you have any questions about future assignments.
Let's see. What's a platoon?
Do you know how many soldiers are in a platoon? Or a company?
I'm afraid that's not the kind of thing I know off the top of my head. I can look that up tonight and tell you tomorrow.
Nah, don't bother.
All right then. Go back to work, please.
Oh, I want to ask about the other stuff. What is a platoon?
Do you know how many soldiers are in a platoon? Or a company?
Same conversation.
I'm afraid that's not...
Nah.
Ask about the other things.
So, I guess we're in the Onyx War unit now, huh? How long will we be studying it?
Till the end of the semester. It's an incredibly important part of our recent history that affected many aspects of our current-day lives and politics. You have a good head for these topics, so I trust you will do well with it. And, please, do not include any battlefield photos in your presentations again. You know, I haven't the stomach for it.
Of course, miss. I may not be able to get away with it anymore, but other students will be doing that now. She pays less attention to the actual quality of the presentation, since she's too distracted by her disgust. And after all, she can't very well dock points for accurate visual reporting or historical fact.
So you basically include, like, scary photos just to scare your teacher? That's kind of mean.
By the way, miss, I thought I saw you carrying a big net near the stables yesterday. What was that about?
That couldn't have been me, Judith. Why would I have a net?
That's what I was wondering. Hence why I asked you.
Oh, no. Wasn't me.
Sounds like the teacher's got secrets.
Is that romance book on your desk part of the curriculum?
No. Just a little something to read during lunch. Completely school appropriate, I assure you. Teachers need a bit of downtime entertainment too, child. No need to be nosy.
But curiosity is my speciality, miss. Is that not the foundation of learning?
No need to be disingenuous, which, coincidentally, is also a speciality of yours. You and I both know you're smart enough to tell the difference between nosy and curious.
You flatter me, miss.
Alrighty, I think that's it. No more questions? Alright, who else can we talk to? One of these other students?
Becky. Nicholas.
What do you want?
Nothing. Can't a friend just greet a friend without coming across as needy?
Huh, friend. Right. Leave us alone.
Ouch. So, they don't seem to like me.
Nicholas, I need to ask you something about the military.
Huh. Becky, did you hear something? You know, I am feeling pretty darn hungry today. Maybe, just maybe, if I had an extra lunch token, my ears would clear up.
Aw, man. So giving items, you look at your inventory, and then you pick up an item. Alright. Pretty standard. Can we not talk to her, just him?
Leave us alone.
Alright, so where can I get an extra lunch token? Can I talk to any of these students that are just sitting around doing nothing? Looks like I can't. It looks like they're just part of the scenery, basically. Let's talk to this student. Trying to.
Lady Judith! Greetings!
Hello, Sol.
Might I ask if the film club will have the honor of your presence today? We are watching Murder in the Depths, a delightful horror reel that combines Fellmorian and Noivesan directing technique. Additionally, I heard tell that real skeletons were used to depict the bodies of the murder victims. Oh, please refrain from informing any school staff of this fact. I do not wish to get into detention again for my interests.
I'm sorry, I just got into trouble with the headmaster. Can't join in film club for a while.
Oh, really? I'm simply crestfallen to hear such a thing. I do hope you may join us soon. A new batch of my skull-shaped cookies will be awaiting your arrival.
Deathly delicious, as you always say.
Indeed, I do.
So, I've got a friend who loves grim things and death.
You mentioned getting into detention at one point. What was that for?
Have I not told you of that incident? Ah, yes, this was from before we knew one another, I believe. In the library's radio room, I and several other students had met up to share our favorite radio shows. I turned the channel to my personal pick. As it went on, a few of the students seemed to become quite frightened. The librarian came in to check on us, and when he heard what we were listening to, well, he immediately took me to the headmaster's office. Unfortunately, I was banned from turning the channel ever again.
What exactly did you have them listen to?
A series detailing the stories of serial killers. A tad graphic, I must admit, but also rife with educational content.
Yeah. We both love dark, scary stuff.
What are you reading there?
An autopsy report, that's all.
Autopsy? Of who?
Baroness Belladonna Lattimore, a death from 30 years ago that many would consider suspicious. I'm continuing my studies of famous deaths in order to increase my likelihood of becoming a forensic pathologist someday. That is my backup career plan, if my status as a true princess is never officially acknowledged anyway.
So you're trying to solve a cold case. Have you gotten any leads?
Some things I find unusual, yes, but nothing that hasn't been already noted by famous doctors. Besides, my specialty is in cadaver forensics. I'll need a detective's mind to piece together the entire mystery. Perhaps you might assist me in that sometime soon, Judith, since you're so good at mysteries and all.
That does sound like a good bit of fun. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, I'm great at solving mysteries.
What's going on with the reenactment club? Becky still won't talk to me.
Oh, are you planning on rejoining? Because, to be entirely honest, Lady Judith, I do not believe you will be allowed.
I'm just curious about what you're all up to.
I see. Well, our next grand reenactment is happening in a few days' time. It will be one of our biggest yet, covering the land and sea battle of Westlane on the 25th anniversary of the Onyx War's beginning.
Oh yeah, Grimsby mentioned that. And I think she said that non-club students are encouraged to join, since it's so big and educational or something. I know I can't become a club member, but I could probably help out a bit in this one, right?
Lady Judith, you know that I cannot approve you or not. You would have to talk with Becky. Have you apologized to her yet?
No. Why should I have to? She was the one who started everything.
Are you sure her slights against you were reality rather than simply perceived?
I know what I saw. I can read people.
Not all books are of the same language. Other languages exist, and one person cannot know all of them. As a person who holds precious friendships with the both of you, this continued feud hurts my heart. Pray, consider taking the first step to end it.
So we've got some sort of angry backstory between her and Becky. Alrighty, let's see. Anything cool here? We can inspect this.
An old plate depicting Queen Clarentia. I don't know why any royal would want food smeared all over an image of their face, though. Oh, come on, Judith. They're obviously decorative. Think.
I mean, yeah, I guess that could be a decorative plate.
Hunting arrows. Before more modern killing innovations, most people use their powers to shoot these things through the air. Bigger ones for hunting, smaller ones for more ethically dubious purposes.
I guess if you're a magical unicorn that can throw things and make things levitate in the air, yeah, hunting with arrows would be... yeah, that'd be different. Alright, can I examine the sword?
A sword, used by one of Corveth's knights. I don't know why it isn't behind glass. Grimsby has more faith in her students than I do, I guess.
Let's check out this decorative glass.
From what I remember, this classroom's construction was sponsored by one of Drakenspire's ladies, Lady Belford, I think. Her likeness is depicted here to thank her. The cave hound statue is modelled after her most loyal companion, who ended up getting her killed when he angered a Eidolon on one of her hunts.
Yeah. So she was called Lady Judith, several times. I wonder what's up with that. So why does this say talk and spec? Can I talk to this student?
Lydia Cabrera. Artist and big-time sports fan. She mostly likes paint, but I've seen her make art pieces out of anything she can get her hands on. Both she and I don't get along with the teachers too well, but she has the advantage of being an artist. After all, it's hard to stay too mad at the girl who will draw the school holiday card designs for free. I've known her since last year.
Alright. Can I pick up this book? No. Let's see, can I talk to her?
Hey Jay, what's the damage?
Banned from film club for a while.
Bummer. We just got a copy of Murder in the Depths too.
You did?
Yep. Hopefully they won't return it to town before you see it.
Almost makes me regret being such a delinquent.
So, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Carving chalk. Wanna help me?
Why would I do that?
I want to make a whole set of carved chalk to give to David below me on the lakeball team. I think he'd, think it's neat or something.
Lydia, David is like 4 years older than you.
Which won't be a problem when he's a famous lakeball star in his mid-20s. Might as well make sure he knows my name before he gets famous and all. So, are you gonna help me or not? I'd do it myself, but he's leaving for a game in a few hours, and I want to give it to him before then.
I don't really want to get my gloves dirty, Can you give me a lunch token in exchange?
Ugh, sure. Come on.
Alright, let's do it. I need the token to give to the guy.
Fine.
Great, here's the knife. Just try to match the 3 I've already made, okay? Chip off the sides.
Oh, jeez, this looks tough. Okay, so left-click carve, right-click graft, whatever that means. Okay. I'm just trying to click. Yeah, there we go. So let me right click. What's... Yeah, I still don't know what graft is. I'll just do the carving. There we go. 50% match. Do I have to graft? Trying to figure out how to get these things on the right. Okay, there we go. Oh, geez. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. That's sadness. Okay. Yes, please? Oh, no, not this. Okay. Like, I assume I have to carve until the chalk is in the green zone. Good. Ah. Okay, there we go. That's good. I don't know why it took such a big jump there when I only slightly moved the mouse. Maybe I'm just not as slight as I thought I was. There we go. So that looks pretty good. There we go. It's not very beautiful. And the game says match. Okay, I could do a little bit more on this side. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then the last one. So I suppose you can see how this game was probably, like many games, probably easy to solve when you know what the puzzles are and who to talk to, in what order. There. Nice. Good. Okay. Helping my friend.
These look fine.
Fine?
Yeah. Here's a lunch token for your time. Treat yourself.
Woo!
Thanks.
Nice, we solved that, and I'm not sure there's anybody else to talk to, but let's find out. Could be that one person in the corner. Any of you? No, you're just all students. We've got 2 people here. Who's this kid?
That's Deacon Vespsia. He's good friends with Lydia, Gina, and I. His dad is a pastor in town, which means he's a bit too much of a moralist for my taste, but he's got a sharp tongue at times. He fixed up the old treehouse we use as a clubhouse.
Alright, and this is...
Gina Wendigan, resident drama kid. She was cast as a fluffbat in an upcoming school play, and has been method acting for a month now. Her obsession got even worse when she read through the Warrior Bats books. She thinks they're actually accurate to Fluffbat behavior, and now she's declared I'm part of her Bat clan. Her antics can be weird, but she's a good friend. I've known her for a long time.
Sounds like a reference to the Warrior Cats series. I've done lots of reviews for the Warrior Cats books on my book review channel, Arglefumph Reads.
Nightclaw Judith, I need your help.
With what?
Well, my wings are that of a warrior. They are strong and my claws are sharp. All good traits of a warrior bat. However, well, sometimes I can wield them a little clumsily. And, I ripped a small hole when I was swooping past this dress.
Oh, Gina, this dress is 500 years old.
I know. If Grimsby sees, I might get kicked out of the school. But I've built my roost here. I can't get kicked out. As a fellow member of the Nightclaw clan, I am formally asking for your assistance, Judith.
It looks like the dress uses a particular stitch here. I don't know how to copy it well enough to pass Grimsby's inspection.
Squeak, squeak, squeak! Oh, I'm sorry. That was a curse word in bat language. I need to watch my tongue.
I'll try to find someone who could help. This sounds like something Becky would know.
Thanks, Nightclaw Judith. You are a valuable member of the clan.
Yeah. So, you finished with the Warrior Bats?
So, have you finished reading the Warrior Bat series?
Thrice over.
What? Aren't there like 50 books in the series?
It's important for me to know every detail for my Fluffbat cultural studies.
Gina, you do know those aren't accurate to real Fluffbats, right? It's a fantasy fiction series.
Have you read them? Have you studied anything about Fluffbat behavior or history?
Well, no.
Then don't tell me what I do or do not know about my own species. Thank you.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for insulting you. But come on, like the special edition books totally contradict the main series. And series number 3 was awful.
Added anything neat to your roost lately?
Oh, yes. I just added a hammock to sleep from. It's not traditional to my people, since they hang from the ceiling with their feet, but it is very comfortable, and it's hanging off the ground to keep me safe from predators.
Oh, that's right. She needed a hammock because she almost broke her horn when she tried to sleep while hanging from the rafters.
A question for you, Nightclaw Judith. I saw you've added a poster of a Psyquine man to your roost. Is this because you find him, what's the word in your language? Cute?
Gina, come on. That's just the poster for a detective holoreel. I'm not ready to like boys yet. I'm only 13.
Alright, so we finally found out how old she is.
The play's next week, right? Are you excited for all your method acting to finally pay off?
We Fluffbats have a great appreciation for the arts. I am happy to take part in the play and make my clan proud by representing our warrior hearts.
What's going to happen to your Fluffbat persona once the play is over?
I am a true bat at heart. I don't know what you mean by persona.
In another play she was in, she was cast as a janitor, and she cleaned the whole cafeteria. And when she was cast as a tree, she stayed outside and photosynthesized for hours. She's completely dedicated to the bit.
Maybe she should be cast as like the maid or the janitor all the time, and then she'll just clean up all the rooms for free. It's kind of a nasty thought, but yeah, let's talk to our buddy here.
Judith, hey, have you finished the paper yet?
Naturally.
Ha! Well, I'm just a tad worried about getting it done on time. Especially because I'm just not getting it. Mrs. Grimsby's teaching style is, well...
atrocious.
I was going to choose a kinder word, like peculiar?
That's the meanest thing I've ever heard coming out of your mouth.
Well, it's hard for her to teach about a war when she gets queasy over just mentioning death or blood. She's definitely skipping out on some important stuff. can you summarize the cause of the war a bit more clearly for me?
Yeah, let's do it. That's nice.
All right. Don't tell me I never did anything for you. The fiefdoms of Northburg and Drakenspire have been at odds for hundreds of years, ever since they were first established by brothers with bad blood between them. Our fiefdom of Drakenspire was known for the production of excellent resonetic augmentation rings. This was due to the high-quality ore mined from our territory in the Inked Wastes. These rings rose our standing with the king, drawing the jealousy of Northburg. 25 years ago, however, many rings were found to be dangerously faulty, to the point that some who used them lost their resonetic talents altogether. A misinformation campaign was launched that said it was due to Baron Leoric of Drakenspire pursuing cheaper mining in areas with ore tainted by the Surge. Royal investigations were launched. In the meantime, Baron Neirath of Northburg offered to sell his own rings and provide medical assistance to the affected fiefdoms. The king began to favour Neirath and granted him the rights to mine in the Inked Wastes. Soon, however, the king's spies revealed the truth. A double agent, supposedly working for Drakenspire, had manipulated documents to direct miners to the tainted areas, making it look like Baron Leoric had ordered it. Once the truth was revealed, tensions between the fiefdoms skyrocketed. Leoric, furious, mobilized his troops and marched upon the Inked Wastes, intent on taking his mines back. Neirath sent out troops in response, declaring that he still had legal rights to the land. A battle began. The initial conflict was very bloody, very quickly, since Drakenspire's citizenry were incensed at Neirath's actions. The fervour of combat led to some of the Northburg miners to be killed in the fray. Since they were civilians, Northburg's soldiers fought back with a similar anger. Meanwhile, the king was mad with Leoric for engaging Neirath, since the investigation was not closed, and he'd bypassed royal authority by sending out troops. As such, the king did not take sides, leading the fiefdoms to engage in combat exclusively with the other, as other fiefdoms were not permitted to become involved. The war lasted for 4 years and was fought almost entirely in the Inked Wastes. The area was already known for its strange, twisted evils, horrid beasts and the infection of the Surge on the land. Brutal bloodshed and new types of resonetic weaponry only twisted the place further. One can only be glad we were born after it was all over, eh?
Huh. I think I'm getting it a bit more now. Thanks, Judith.
No problem.
You mentioned resonetic weapons affecting the land. Did those help or hurt the Surge? Oh, and what happened to Lord Neirath after the war?
This whole unit is going to be about the war. You'll learn that stuff soon enough. And if you don't get it, I'll drill it into your skull, knucklehead.
Ha ha. Thanks.
Any plans for the treehouse?
Yeah, I've got a few sketches I'm working on. I don't know how I'm going to get enough wood or nails to finish my plans, though.
We could take apart the door on Glitter's stable. Or we could dig up her grave and use the coffin. She's an animal made out of stone. She doesn't really need a coffin anyway.
Judith.
All right. If I come across any, I'll make sure not to tell you where I sourced it from.
You really shouldn't be robbing coffins. You really shouldn't. Alrighty, over here. Maybe we can talk to Becky. We probably can't.
Nicholas Strumps and Becky Landerhoof. They and I aren't on the best of terms. Becky leads the school's historical reenactment club. She's a real stickler for accuracy, to an obnoxious degree. Nicholas is her boyfriend. He's a nerd about naval history and sea battles and the like. Becky hasn't talked to me in a while. probably because of what I did at the reenactment. But I only did it because she needed to be taken down a peg. She should have thought of it as a favor, really.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that's true, but well, I'm assuming we'll find out. Okay, so here's a token. I guess I press E to equip the item, and then left click to give it.
Here's a lunch token. Now spill your guts, war geek.
Bribing me, I see. Fine. What's your question?
I need to know how many soldiers are in a patrol, a platoon, and a company.
Basic question. Hardly worth a lunch token. But I'll take it anyway. In Drakenspire, the average is 20 men per patrol, 40 men per platoon, and 140 per company.
Guess the reenactment club can teach useful things sometimes.
Rich. Real rich. Buzz off.
Okay, so 20, 40, and 140. Use the book as a reference to place soldiers in their proper places. Okay. Let's go over there, solve that puzzle. I'm sure I'll figure out how this puzzle works. There are 2 Northbergian patrols to the far west and 1 patrol to the east of the Northern Canyon. Their base, which had 3 barracks, was the river. A company... As for Drakenspire, there's a company in the far northeast. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to do to solve the puzzle. So it looks like the hint shows we've got people here, there, and everywhere. I'm actually not sure what that... So their base had 3 barracks, so I'm guessing that's the left group. So they had 3 areas. So if I pick this up and then put it like here, what does that do? Their base. Yeah, but see, the flag says base. But I can't pick up the flag, can I? Okay, so base has 3 barracks. I think that's right though. With the flag being the base, and then these things being a barracks. So they're on the river peninsula. And then they've got a platoon, which is 40 people. These are all just soldiers here. But I think clearly this puzzle is to put everybody in the correct spots. I'm not sure about this big thing in the middle. So there are 2 patrols to the far west and 1 patrol east of the canyon. So if we assume that these are the patrols, we'll put them up against the wall. Because it says... I don't know, why does it say there are 2 patrols? Guess I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Okay, click on this person. No, I didn't move it there. I want to move it here. Yeah, so... the base is on the river peninsula. Still a little confused by this. Thankfully, we've got that hint to help, because I don't know how I could solve it. I'm probably not solving it correctly. Anyway. Whoop. Didn't mean to swap those people. Looks like I'm missing a spot here. Okay. One platoon guards the beach to the northeast. I sure hope this isn't the case, that this is gonna be like the end of the video. Me getting stuck on this puzzle. But like, okay, I placed everything over here. How's that helping? Gosh. Yeah. As for Drakenspire, there was a company in the far northeast, but not in the river. So each figure represents how many people? Because I don't see how the numbers come into play. Like, each patrol equals 20 men, each platoon equals 40 men, and a company equals 140 men. So this one says 2 patrols, which is 40, and then 1 patrol to the east, which is 40 again. So, no. 2 patrols to the west, 1 patrol to the east would be 60 people. And then a company resides there, but 1 platoon guards. See, I don't know what it means when it's saying that by platoon and company. Let's see what the red ones are. As for Drakenspire, they had a company in the far northeast, but not in the river. So, like, that's what the hint is showing. This is the northeast, but not actually the river, though, just northeast. Now, company is 140 men, but so how many men does each figurine represent? Is a question. So if they've got 7 spaces there, then each person must represent 40, right? No, each person represents 20. So assuming that's the math, we are just gonna put 140 people there, or 7 figurines there in the upper right. But they're not in the river. They're not in the river. They're just in the upright spot. So additionally, there's a platoon and a base on top of the mountain. So on top of the mountain, according to the book, is going to be like this area over here. And that's where the hint is saying things are. Okay, and then 3 platoons at the western base of the mountain, which is here. So the 3 platoons are going to be there. So the platoon is going to be 2 figurines. So 3 platoons would have to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, okay, so the platoon... 3 platoons there, and then 2 platoon, or 1 platoon at top of the mountain. So that's got to be 2 of these figurines. And they have a flag, because a flag means a base. Whoa. Was that to the wrong spot? And then this has to go here in the... There, right? So let's see if I figured this out. Company, so we've got 7 guys in the upper right, northeast corner. Okay, on top of the mountain, We've got the base, which is the flag, and then a platoon, which is 2 figurines. Great. And then at the western base of the mountain, we've got 3 platoons, which is 6. Okay. I think I got the right-hand side figured out. Now we're just going to pick that up, move that information on the left-hand side. I'm sure I got the left-hand side totally wrong. Okay, so a patrol is just 1 person. Oh, okay. Let's just move all the figurines out of the way if we can. Just freeing up some space here. So they said the barracks are, where's the barracks? Their base, which had 3 barracks, is on the river peninsula. So, this would be the river peninsula, right? It's hard to tell if that would be the peninsula or the cavern. Okay, 2 patrols to the west and 1 patrol to the east of the canyon. Each patrol is 1 person. So, that means I got 2 people here in the upper left, which is left of the canyon, right? And then 1 patrol is going to be east of the canyon. So that means that patrol is going to be 1 person just sitting there. Okay, their base with the 3 barracks is going to be over here. It's got 3 barracks. It's on the river, and a company resides there. So that means we've got 7 people hanging out there. 7 people just hanging out on their base. Just hanging out by those little tents. Let's see, is that 1 tent too far left? No, that one tent's perfect. It's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that is definitely a company there. 1 platoon is the beach to the northeast. But a platoon is 2 figurines, so it's got to be like... There's the beach to the northeast. Now I just need to figure out where they kept their flag being base. Their base is just here on the river peninsula. Got it. That's a solution.
There we go.
I'm assuming there are other solutions because, you know, like there are a lot of different spaces. Like you saw, I just had to put 2 people in the upper left corner, but it didn't have to necessarily be those 2 spots in the upper left corner. There were 4 spots where they could have been put. So we solved the puzzle. Let's check this out.
What do we have here?
Second note. Okay. The creation of Noiramore Academy started as a twinkle in Catherine's eye. That doesn't seem useful. Oh, is that her?
I'll have to get up there to investigate. But Grinsby will object if she sees me. Maybe I can get someone to distract her.
Could we maybe steal those jewels, though? Like, what was that with the jewels? Okay. No, seriously, it looked like there were jewels there. I wanted to check out those jewels. So I need someone to distract the teacher so I can levitate myself up to that portrait over there. Can I not zoom in on the portrait? Okay, so the items I have are a history book. I don't think any of those items will help, so I guess... Distract the teacher. Here we go.
Lydia, I need to do something that I don't think Grinsby will like. Can you distract her for me?
Sure, I guess. Have fun.
Maybe you could just wait for class to be over. Hold down the E button, aiming your final position with your mouse, and then press space. Jump. This looks too complicated for me. The indicator glows green if you can jump, and red if there's something in the way. So I just hold down E and then aim. Okay. See if I can do this. Standing somewhere in front of this portrait. What are these things anyway? It's just a bookshelf. Okay, so I hold down E. Okay. Game thinks I'm still talking about that. Oh, okay, so E. Stop. I'm holding down E. It doesn't look like there's anywhere really cool that I can ascend to. Okay, I did see like an outline. Oh, sweet. Okay. So I had to make like a little step there. And now how do I get down? Let's see. E and then ascend. I'm gonna turn around. Gonna press E. I don't know. Looks like ascending is a bit more complicated than I thought. So if I try to line it up here, like say I'm standing here and lining up with that desk, E. Okay, here I'm gonna be right in front of that thing, right? Am I gonna be right in front of the portrait there, or am I not? Alright. My question is, can I do it again? It looks like once I've already ascended, I can't ascend a second time. It's like I can't press E. Oh, there we go. I can jump. So I probably just have to go forward and jump with space. Doesn't look like I can... Not so sure about these controls. Okay. It doesn't look like I can just jump to the shelf. Maybe. I don't know. It looks like I got pretty close there. So let's try again. Hold E, get as close to there as I possibly can. There we go. Now just forward and jump.
Lady Noiramore, the woman who founded the school. Her family remained the headmasters for 500 years until the Onyx War. As a whole, where her pupil is...
Oh, I already have a pencil. Am I just supposed to stab her in the eye with the pencil? Because that seems like definitely something the teacher would hate. What?
Cracked it. What's this?
More jewels. The gems belong to the leader of the pack. His collar must match the procession of the hunt. Great.
So I need to put these gems somewhere.
So it's the collar, right? So it's definitely gotta be the dog, right? Right?
A statue of a cave hound. They don't have eyes, since they live in deep caves, and hunt using echolocation. Additionally, they are very good boys.
Yes, but I'm trying to figure out this collar
A statue
thing.
of a cave
Okay, so maybe I have to jump up close. Like, do the exact same thing I just did. Get close to that statue. And will that let me take a closer look at this?
A statue of a
collar.
cave hound. They
Oh,
don't have
come
eyes,
on.
Since they live in deep caves and hunt using echolocation. Additionally, they are very good boys.
The collar definitely looks like where it's supposed to go. Okay, so let's double check the inventory and read the portrait note. I for inventory. The gems belong to the leader of the pack. His collar must match the procession of the hunt. So what is the procession of the hunt? Let's see. Well, maybe we can inspect this.
A diorama of a typical crystal farm from 500 years ago. It's considered good, honest work. But if being honest means no money and a lack of indoor plumbing, I think I'll keep my tongue white with at least a few lies.
Perhaps one of my friends knows something.
Judith?
Nothing new with him. Let's see if there's anything new with
Nightclaw
her.
Judith, how might I assist?
Right, I was supposed to get you a stitch, right? A special stitch for the play. But now my friend is distracting the teacher, so that's just fine. I don't really see anything here that I can mess with. Saw a couple of inspect things, but this could just be like the teacher's desk and stuff. Here we go.
A
the
Corvin
tree.
stone crystal tree. They say that every king or queen is buried under one once they croak. I wonder if a royal is buried under this tree. The king of class clowns, perhaps.
Ha ha, how droll. Let's see. Maybe these two
Leave
people
us
who hate
alone.
us will say something.
Nicholas, I need to talk to Becky.
Why should she help you with anything?
I don't need help. This is Virginia, not me. She accidentally tore a hole in the dress over there, and I'm gonna stitch it for her. But I don't know how to do those fancy old ones. Again, this isn't me, it's Virginia. You know she's too shy to ask people outside her clan.
Yeah, that's true. Becky?
For Gina, here. I studied that dress a while ago. What seam was torn?
Look like the part with the lace at the bottom.
Easy enough fix as long as the lace wasn't too frayed. Use the stitch in this book on page 27. Give Gina my regards.
Go to your inventory or use the scroll wheel to select that item. Okay, I think we already know how to use items, though. So let's see, I bet I'm supposed to give that. Sewing book. E to equip it. And give it to her.
Gina, look what I've got.
Nightclaw Judith, what is it?
I've got a guide on how to make that stitch to repair the dress, and a needle and thread.
By the great bat's wings! Thank you. Can you help me repair it? I'm afraid my claws would only tear it more.
Sure. Watch this.
I have no idea how to do this. Use your mouse to make the needle following the stitch. Okay. Let's go. So, trying to move my mouse here. Do I go up, down? So, looks like I can right-click. Doesn't look like I can start. Trying to start this puzzle.
Nightclaw Judith, how might I assist?
Do I talk to her to restart the puzzle? No, okay. I probably have to use the book on her again to restart the puzzle.
Gina, look what I've got.
Nightclaw Judith, what is it?
I've got a guide on how to make that stitch to repair the dress, and a needle and thread.
By the great bat's wings! Thank you. Can you help me repair it? I'm afraid my claws would only tear it more.
Sure. Watch this.
Okay, let's get this tutorial. Use your mouse to make the needle follow the sewing pattern steps. Okay. Click to make a stitch. Okay, so I've got my mouse here on this part of the screen. But as soon as I start the puzzle, my mouse thing disappears. So I'm gonna left click here. And I don't know. I think I might have encountered some sort of glitch because I don't know. Not entirely sure what it is I'm doing there. Oh, tab is the item panel. Oh, that's kind of helpful, yeah. We can do the tutorials. These look like... find where to put the gems and how to arrange them. Like, it's gotta be the collar of this thing. So what if I just do that same thing I did with the inventory? Press I for inventory, grab the gems, equip them, use them on the statue. But how do I know which one goes where? Okay, I see the left and right. Okay, left and right will control which one I... Okay, this is how I do it. So I just need to figure out which one goes where. Excellent. So according to that portrait note, inspect. The procession of the hunt. So what is the procession of the hunt, though? Doesn't look like my friend would be able to help. Unless it's one of these random books. Or scrolls. Like this is... Kings and Queens, a great lineage. Unless there's a book somewhere that I can read. This was my friend's desk. The other kids seem to be just studying their history books. I can spin that around, but that's not useful. I can't read these books. So it could be one of these designs on the wall.
Northburg's crest. Some students' parents complained about this being hung in the classroom, saying it was disrespectful to the men who fought against Northburg. But Headmaster Claiborne, who was one of those very men, told them it was fine for educational purposes. He's an old stick in the mud, but at least he can stand up to the PTA parents.
That looked good, but that's not helpful.
The crest of the Noiramore family. They died off with the passing of Headmaster Noiramore 20 years ago. They say she was going insane before her death, that she thought the Onyx War would be the end of the world. She was deposed as headmaster before her mysterious passing. Wonderfully spooky stuff.
Wonderfully spooky. So it could be like these are the colors that are in the poster. Red, green, purple, purple. I'll just take a picture of this. So there are 6 gems, right? So if it's red, green, blue, green, red, that's 5 colors. And that can't be correct. So I guess that must be purple there on the left. So red, green, purple, and then blue, green, red. Red, green, purple, blue, green, red. So like red and green on the outside both times. So inventory here. Gems here. Equip, give item. So red. Trying to select them. Nope. I'm just gonna recreate the image on the board. Red, green, purple, and then it was blue, green, red. Assuming that we don't have to change the directions. Yes. Nice.
Just like the tapestry.
So here's a note. Hey Jake, glad you're finally able to solve one of my puzzles. I put a lot of effort in this one. Made the collar myself. Slipped on the statue before our new history teacher arrived. Oh. Anyway, I think this is the last puzzle I'll get to make before graduation. It's been a fine few years growing up in this school, and I'm real glad I got to spend them with you, my best bud. Since you won't be getting out of this joint till next year, I hope you use that time to finally solve some of my other puzzles too. Anyway, here's what I found. Some kind of blueprint of a door that leads to a secret passage. I haven't figured out how to open the door just yet. Too busy finishing this puzzle before graduation. But it's probably got something to do with the glass pattern on it. Look forward to hearing all about what's behind it when I next see you.
Seabrook will probably want to see this. A bit pathetic he wasn't able to solve this puzzle, really. High King above. Now this is interesting.
So this is the fancy blueprint. Passageway door, Academy Commission. Yeah, I don't recognize that stained glass thing
Considering
anywhere.
how old this parchment looks, there could be something incredible behind this door. I've got to find it as soon as I can.
Calling all students to the entry hall. All students to the entry hall. A new teacher is arriving to the school. Please line up in formation flanking the entry doors, and let us give him a warm Noiramore welcome.
Ah, and here he is. Come now, children, follow me. 2 straight lines.
Alright, we'll probably save that for later. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Noiramore Academy guides our students to commit to their studies and, most importantly, behave in a manner befitting the reputation of our beloved institution.
Sneaking around at night, lying to teachers, extorting staff? Is that really what you're up to now?
He set up some kind of secret puzzle in the history classroom years ago, and Seabrook never figured it out. Let's see if I can.
So it looks like this is the end of the demo. Oh, and that's how we're supposed to do that sewing puzzle. Okay. All right, that's good to know. That's good to know.
I'm a visual artist. Words bore me.
Squeak, squeak, squeak! That was a curse word in bat language.
Mrs. Grimsby's teaching style is
Atrocious.
What do you want?
Lady Judith! Greetings!
They say she was going insane before her death, that she thought the Onyx War would be the end of the world.
The Inked Waste is a nasty, nasty place, full of hard creatures that will gobble you up and suck out all of your blood.
That's quite enough, Miss A. You may have heard tell that a new science teacher will be joining us this year, and he actually worked in the Research and Development Division of the Drakkenspire Army.
The new teacher's gone missing. Do you think it was the beast?
The beast? I don't know about that. Sounds kind of scary. Alright, so these are other characters we have not met yet. Other teachers, I assume. Doo-doo. Alright. So, thank you very much for watching. I got the demo of the game on Steam, so you can go to Steam and check out the demo yourself. Don't think there's anything else to say. Goodbye. Thanks for watching the video.